With turtle nesting season in full swing, here are some tips and precautions to take if you plan on witnessing this awesome spectacle.
Rediscover flow at discoverflow.co. Flow, inspired by you.
From as early as March to sometimes into September, beaches along the northeast coast of Trinidad host the leatherback turtles. On any given night, there are nature lovers, environment protectors, and the curious visiting these beaches, keen to see the mammoth turtles as they make their way up the sand to lay their eggs.
The process from the water to land, it depends on how experienced the turtle are. So most of the time you get those experienced turtles, which means that they laid before, so they would normally just come up and they would know exactly how far in to go to get that perfect temperature of sand. Because the temperature of sand is what actually determines the sex of the baby turtles. Above 30 degrees they get female turtles, and below that they get male turtles.
The Environmental Management Authority has identified 3 areas as protected nesting sites: Grand Riviere, Matura, and Fishing Pond. Now, to visit these areas, you must ensure you have a permit and or a trained guide with you at all times. And while these areas are prohibited, there are other popular nesting sites in Trinidad, such as Las Cuevas, Blanchisseuse, Cocos Matlot, Shakashikari, and Toko. And in Tobago, there is Stonehaven Beach, Hermitage, Mount Irvin, Englishman's Bay, and Corland. For these beaches and nesting sites, it's recommended you use guides for a safe, educational, and rewarding experience. But conservationists would tell you that foremost when visiting these nesting sites is not to disturb the turtles or do anything to prevent them from coming ashore. While turtle watching, loud noises and bright lights are not allowed, so expect to view the natural wonder using red light. Refrain from engaging in activities such as biking, driving vehicles, building sand castles, or mining beach sand, as these activities can disorient sea turtles, leading them to abandoned nesting sites. In preparation for the turtles' visit, beachgoers are cautioned not to leave trash on the beach and remember to remove beach furniture. And when hatching begins, which is usually 65 to 70 days later, we're warned not to pick up the hatchlings or hinder their progress to the sea unless advised by a certified turtle tour guide.
So the turtles, they lay 2 different sets of eggs. The first set of eggs that they lay, they call them spacers, and the last set of eggs is also spacers. So these spacers, they don't have any baby turtles in them. They're nothing. What they are there for, they're there to create warmth for these baby turtles and actually to cushion the turtles itself. So when it's time for the baby turtles and them to emerge, these spacers would shrink, forming room inside of there for the baby turtles and to actually move about and breathe. And what we realize is because when they shrink, they form something like a semicircle, which is what the baby turtles actually use to climb in order to reach to the surface of the sun.
Note, you should avoid touching the sea turtles unless necessary, as they can carry known harmful bacteria like salmonella and viruses like herpes that can infect people. And you'll definitely want to avoid the penalties for causing harm to sea turtles. They include a $100,000 fine and a 2-year jail term. I am Stacey Ann Providence, keeping it green for TTT News.
Get into green with Swim Car.
Let's go, everybody. Say let's go green and keep it clean.
Charlie the little bug and his minions hate when we dispose of our waste correctly. Don't be like Charlie and his friends. Make a no pollution resolution to reduce, reuse, and recycle your waste.
Pick it up, don't leave it on the ground. Pick it up, and you know that it is wrong.
Rediscover flow at discoverflow.co. Flow, inspired by you.
In these moments, we not just watching our match, we live in it. 44 million fans, 11 players, one flow. Bleeding we colors, celebrating we greatness. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. This is we game.